That reminds me of one of my favorite stories. So this is so off topic, but I was on the national tour of West Side Story in 1996, and Natasha Diaz was playing Anita, and we were in the quintet at the end of Act 1. And you know how the music goes, Anita's gonna get her kicks, and the spot came down. She was not there, and all we heard, her mic came up, and all we heard was, "Oh my God, who are you?" Of course, we're like all jets and sharks, like all the music just played out, and we're all like laughing hysterically.
You guys, that was so fun. We had a terrible time. I don't know if it's clear to anybody. What about? Also, Betsy is actually frozen.
I'm trying to unfreeze.
You guys, don't be dicks. Don't be mean about it.
Wait, actually, I have a question. And this is actually a question for the viewers. If someone could at some point, I'm going to regret this. If someone could at some point explain to me the Mendel eats dirt meme that was going around for a long time. I was getting a lot of like direct messages asking me if Mendel eats dirt.
What is that?
Dirt?
That's right. 70, do you remember what line you wrote in that part of the show that ended up in the cast recording that is now Falsehetros?
Yes. You have paintings of dicks or something like that.
Yes.
I take pride.
Yeah.
I was cringing a lot was father to son, because I mean a lot of people.
Here we go.
Because I was working with Christian in that scene. Maybe if I had better energy to work off of.
You know what? If you work with
facade,
Christian,
people.
it's better just to like look over his shoulder. Don't
Do not make eye contact.
Christian in a nutshell,
I mean,
blah,
I tried
blah,
that,
blah,
yeah.
blah, my line.
No.
Blah, 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 my line.
No, it was because
The
I
only
was
way to
blinking.
protect yourself, people. Do it as a monologue. If you can't get in, that's on you. I leave the pause. Go on, Anthony.
Go on, Anthony.
I was blinking in that number like constantly through the whole thing. And
The whole
okay.
thing.
No, it
Like
was
a salamander.
I was like this.
Oh.
I don't know why. I wasn't even aware I was doing it. But
Stop it, Anthony.
no one's ever commented.
I've made my choice.
You literally made your
He's out of the chair, people. He is out of the chair.
Out of the chair. Uh-oh.
look at the next door. And you have the stiffest legs. You look you were in so much pain. You could not bend your legs.
Anthony's skin looked like pure porcelain.
He's glowing. It really does.
It's because there's a ring light right here. It doesn't
You
know
need to-
Anthony.
yeah.
Because you have ring skin.
So sorry.
Okay, now I know what's happening.
Stephanie, where are you? Are you in Maplewood?
I'm in. Well, thank you for telling everybody where I live.
671.
Are you at 1735 Crescent Heights? So at Mean Girls, they wear pink on Wednesday, and Falsettos, we make pork.
Front of the t-shirt, back of the t-shirt.
Strange comments on the line about Christian and I, and during the Tony Awards, that I had a boner.
Oh, I've not heard this.
I actually see more people talk about that than like the actual performance.
Are you?
That you had a boner, Anthony, and I was like, no, I didn't.
Then they haven't seen your boner, Andrew, because
I know. It's comparison, right?
It's a very
It's all relative.
thing to address, like publicly, but I will say it like, no, that's not a thing that happened.
that wasn't a thing.
It's not a thing that happened on the Tony Awards. If anyone could get aroused during the Tonys, like, that's fine.
But also, Andrew, I want you to know that it's okay if it was.
Not.
It's a safe space.
It's your body.
Safe. We're in a safe space.
It's the human body. It does things.
It's just the seven of us. He's absolutely not in character. Listen to his voice.
Go, Anthony.
My father's a homo. I'm sorry.
I
Your
know.
skin is like poreless.
I know.
Thank you. I mean, it's covering some spots.
You're very, it's very pure.
It's
Thank
very
you.
pure. Very.
Thank you, guys. I really needed this. Thank you so much.
We're with my girlfriend Sky, who moved in 2 weeks before the shit hit the fan.
Oh,
Been a
wonderful.
lot of get onto the telecast that maybe in one of our 30 numbers of the first act that you recall.
What are you talking about, Christian?
What's that song where we're all over each other? I don't even remember. I should have done my research.
We had to be as precise as possible with bringing the block together at the very, very end. Like, truly at the most poignant moment of the show.
Yeah.
And we're all sitting there, like, trying to be like, oh my God, we're about to go to a funeral, just being like,
And then
Yeah.
I know. My dad.
God, it worked every time.
My dad.
your
You
dad.
respected it, Andrew. We're just saying we had a very hard job during.
Very hard thing to do.
It's hard for us,
We're trying to
too.
be all solemn about it. We're like, magnets, where do they go? Where do they go? Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're going.
One of my favorite backstage moments was prepping for that number. We stripped down to our thunder pants and we're standing there holding our pillows and the blankets, like getting ready to do this thing. And Andrew would pretend that we were partying on Fire Island and we would dance to the club music. And please tell the people what you would say.
Yes, tell all the people what you would say.
I'll tell them.
I think what you're talking about is me going, what's your name?
And then you'd say,
What's
what
up?
house are you staying in?
What house are you staying in? I'm standing on Turtle and Pussy.
what was
How
that?
could I know
Yeah.
without you, my life would be flat as a lake.
Flat as a lake.
You still got it.
Still got it.
Way down there, but it's good.
Betsy Wolf, I'm wondering, have you crowned yet?
Such
I
a
don't explain-
frozen face on that question is priceless.
That question.
My video apparently keeps freezing, but
Come on,
Get it?
Stephanie
Did you get
Block.
it? Yes, I did. You guys, I'm so excited. Stephanie,
Face that's
this
frozen.
will go down in history for when Betsy was asked if she was crowning.
I was singing I Believe. And I sang like this. I believe! But like, with just like a dry lip.
believe that God has a.
But, Betsy, you fucking bitch.
I think he's
Stop
delayed.
smoking pot in your bedroom, Anthony.
Must be delayed.
No, I don't stop smoking pot.
You're gonna smoke pot, you gotta take it here. It's gotta come from here.
I gotta say, your hair looks incredible.
I love it.
Mine?
Your hair looks incredible.
Who are you talking about? Mine?
Yes.
Oh, Brandon.
You guys?
I mean, all the
Thank
big
you.
girls. Are you kidding?
Oh, I miss you so much. She's been waiting to talk about it for 53 minutes. That's what that reaction was.
Are those curls, that hair? Are you kidding me?
That's what's happening with Brandon.
The crazy for you poster in the back, like it's just all.
Just saying how your boyfriend thinks.
I hate that I had to change my, I can't.
Okay.
I'll tell you a story about Christian Borle. When we were in tech for What More Can I Say? And, I had to lay on him. We were both shirtless and underpants. And just-
Slower.
He, at one point during the tech, sniffed his armpit and said, I hope you like France.
I haven't worn deodorant in a decade. True story.
I don't.
All we
Bitches.
need to know about you is that your skin looks like porcelain and your
Truly.
pulse is lower.
Saw it 6 times. Saw it 6 times.
Right.
Saw it 6 times.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, wait, hold on. Saw it 6 times.
I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Question that's been posed to me multiple times, but it's not really my story to tell. Gentlemen, when watching Four Jews in a Room, in the beginning, who's in China?
Yes. Yes. Who is that?
Go ahead. I know the answer, but literally dozens upon dozens of people are like, it's almost like Mad Libs. Who's done what? And she has a torn what? What's going on with? So please, what is
Christian looks
Bryna. It was Bryna.
China?
China.
Right.
One meniscus.
With a torn meniscus.
It's Barry Cohen's. It's a story from Julie Halston, where she said Barry Cohen's wife, Bryna, tore her in Bryna. That's what it's from.
That is what it's from. And I know hundreds
But
of people are
I
like,
do remember
finally.
we would sort of take turns using that anecdote at the top of Four Jews in a Room bitching, and then for the PBS broadcast, we all got a little excited, and I think
we all said it at the same
we
time.
sort of all told that Bryna was in China.
China's in China with the torn meniscus.
The torn meniscus.
Corona.
We're gonna call her Corona.
I'm gonna name her Corona.
I would say, can I just toss out a name?
Sure.
Celery.
Good night, Andrew. It was so good to see
Andrew, thank you.
you. We love having you.
Bye, everybody.
We miss you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What's your view?
Yeah, show us
Show the view. Show the view. Come on, Trey.
Oh, lovely.
Look at the sky.
I know. It's weird.
Look at the earth healing.
Your video off and your microphones off. Just that's for the safety. Christian,
Great.
will keep that
All
audio
right.
on.
Right.
Really quickly, this is going to be really, really bootsy.
If it's not Britney Spears, I'm really disappointed. Please sing Hit Me Baby.
No, I'm just going to do a little...
This is how you make a marriage proposal.
I love you, dear. I think you're swell. You're never near me, close enough to tell if I'm delightful or not.
6
I
feet.
move your wrist. I praise your thigh.
They're big.
There's not a guy. There's not a horse. A piece of paper. There's not a man in pants who will love you the same as I. Oftentimes lovers are crazy people. Sometimes they kill each other. Just like a biblical brother
Well,
did to his biblical brother back in biblical times.
now, Brandon.
Biblical times.
Biblical times.
You were a little off there.
Biblical times. I love your hands. I love your face. I want you by my side to take my place. If I get sick or detained, don't touch your hair. You're perfect. Don't start to cry. There's not a guy. I'm still going. There's not a giant man. The same as I. Forget that giant man.
Brandon,
Okay, I'm done.
Oh my gosh.
you guys, don't be dicks.